Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the grand finals of the Blackrock Mountain Launch Invitational, brought to you by the Amazon App Store. Lots of cool giveaways, but we're going to be doing a little bit more. So hopefully you guys get in all your submissions as much as possible. And we've been enjoying the game so far, but it's time for us to conclude the day. Amaz, we're almost there, buddy. We have one more, and it's between Archon Zalae versus Nihilum RDU. And it's going to be a pretty cool one. I want to see how these guys deck stack. I want to see more action between these guys instead of 3-0. So if we could politely ask them to stop winning so dominantly, that'd be amazing.
Although, to be honest, even if a guy 3-0s here, we do have both players bringing very unique decks, right? RDU bringing the Temple Mage and Zalae bringing the Frothy Warrior. So I'm excited to see these games. And frankly, I think these two guys played pretty well throughout the day. And of course, it is a one-day event, which means that they might be starting to feel tired, but hey, it's the grand finals. I think the hype factor just shot up for them a little bit. It's always good to win first in the tournament, not because of the prize, it's because of the title, right? The title is really sweet.
Absolutely agree. So let's take a look at the lineups very quickly. Druid, Hunter, Mage, once more. Druid, Rogue, and Warrior. I guess no love for the Paladin this tournament, even though I guess people were pretty high on Paladin just a week ago. People probably still are, but unsure. You just go with the tried and true that what you've come to expect. Conquest is more about comfort than I feel like overall field strategy, and I don't blame these guys. So I'm liking it, and I guess if I'm these guys, I'd probably go with the picks that I've been starting off. RDU's been starting off Druid a lot. He also started off with Hunter, but Zalae seems like he's picking Warrior most often than not.
Mm-hmm. Oh, get right into it. The grand finals starting now, and RDU's window is looking like it's sunrise.
That's right. It's actually like 6 or 7 a.m. His background seems a little fake right now. I know the sun's rising, but it looks more like a painting than anything else.
Oh, and is there like a reflection or something?
Okay, Amaz.
Okay.
Hashtag way too soon. RDU is going to have a pretty clunky opening hand here. No 1-drop. And that stings considering that you're, 1, going second, but 2, you put 6 1-drops into your deck. Mm-hmm. Oh, never mind. He was mulliganing all the way. Sorry, I thought that was what he got afterwards. Okay.
All right. Of course, Face Hunter against Druid. We thought it was pretty good, okay against Druid with all the taunters and all the heals and whatnot. But so far, Druid has not been able to take a game off Face Hunter. Ever.
Right. And that trend might continue if you don't have a way to respond to a lot of the threats here. But he does.
The hero power here is very important actually because the Wrath with the hero power can kill 2 creatures, whereas you use it too early, then you don't get the option to do that.
All right, well, kill command, not exactly the card you want to see at the moment. Just a lot of damage being put into the hand of RDU, but he'd like to get other things, forcing the Druid to often hero power instead of play a minion. Like that's what you want, so that way Druid can never feel like safe enough to develop anything.
Yeah. Oh my god, RD's hand is actually pretty bad. All he can do is just bow and hit face. That's all. It's actually pretty sad.
Yeah, you'd want Animal Companion, right? Yeah, I guess even Wolf Rider's
anything, any minion, right? Mad Scientist.
Right.
Your deck is like filled with minions, but then I guess we never feel sorry for a Face Hunter, right? Like, we never do that.
No.
I do like the quick shot here to the face with hero power, because you do have 2, and you're never gonna cast both of them with draw a card. There's just no way.
You're just gonna straight up keep burning him every single turn. Straight up damage.
Like, even when the Face Hunter draws bad, there's just so much damage.
Well, this Druid of the Claw taunt is going to stop some of that, unless he gets the Iron Beak out. More damage!
God! Wow! It's actually very, very lucky that Zalae has both Ancient of Lords right now. I mean, jeez. You're looking at what? 5 damage on the quick shot and hero power now. If RDU gets a Beast, it's Beast kill command, that's 5 plus hero power 7. So you're looking at 5 plus 7 plus 7, that's 19 damage. Oh my god. Oh, he's actually gonna start working on this bear. It's gonna actually take
12
insane
damage.
amounts
from
of
the-
damage for that.
Okay,
Yeah. Oh
he's
wow,
gonna
just
kill
kills
me.
it off. Okay. Well,
Fair
Zalae is gonna
enough.
be happy to see that actually. A kill command on the minion is a kill command that didn't go face.
That Druid of the Claw effectively had, what, 8 health instead of 6? Pretty
Mhm.
nuts.
I want to
Zalae,
see an innervate, yeah, Ancient of Lore here.
just to start gaining health and putting big minion on the board.
Yeah. Well, try to put it this way instead of Sylvanas, because if you play Ancient of Lore now, you are going to push 5 damage next turn with the Shredder, so that's 9 damage. And then next turn with the other Ancient of Lore, you're gonna win anyways. So right now you are gonna die to shenanigans, right? Or do you? I mean, it's kind of might not be the case, but Ancient of Lore to Ancient of Lore is like the most safe, and your opponent needs to trade it anyways. So
That's a fair point. Meanwhile, in RDU's camp, is there any way for him to salvage this game?
not with 2 Ancient of Lores, I believe. See,
He
if
dropped his
Zalae actually played Ancient of Lore last turn, it would have been so much safer. But
I'm okay with using some of the damage. I guess Arcane Golem because it makes more mana sense.
yeah,
Next
gotta go
turn,
big.
next turn, can he even utilize everything? I guess if he gets Owl, Kill Command, and Quick Shot, then he could draw off of that. Because he only has 7 mana. Yeah, it's looking pretty unlikely, no matter how I.
You know what?
phrase it.
Actually, I don't know. It's looking like RDO might win this game, just on the misplay of Zalae. It's actually. It was really tempting to play Sylvanas. Obviously, you don't want to play Innervate, but at the same time, what are you gonna play Innervate for?
Well,
Okay, well you're gonna play Innervate for Wrath
right.
because that's very good. Okay, then that's actually a little bit of savor here.
Well,
you
if
have
he did, he'd still be playing Sylvanas and Wrath this turn, so effectively he'd be doing the same thing. Just so it's in fact he'd be a little bit more mana efficient this turn, but just not the previous one. So I think in the end the outcome's about the same.
okay.
Because if Sylvanas was in his hand, he played Stat plus Wrath.
Yeah, I think actually a very good play would be to Ancient of Lore here yourself. Maybe hit the Sylvanas into the Arcane Golem and actually Wrath off your own Sylvanas to steal the Leperno. That way you can.
I like it, Amaz. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That is.
So
one of
that's the case. You'd Wrath first. Just
You
by
Wrath your own Sylvanas first. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, there's no other better play I think, other than Ancient of Lore, to be honest. As long as you have lethal next turn, it's good. Actually, you know what? Screw it. That's just a cute play. You can just wrath off the Arcane Golem and just go face anyways because, this way the Leperno isn't doing more damage now, is it?
No, it's not. You're right.
3 plus 3 plus 2. So yeah, RD is 2 damage off.
That stinks. Wait, yeah. I was like, there's no way for him to activate Leperno after it attacks either.
Actually, no, it's the same. You can't hero power. Yeah, you can quick shot into abusive, but that's the same. No, actually, I take it back. The Sylvanas Wrath play actually saves Zalae 2 more damage. That saves 2 health. So actually, I like that more. And you still threaten lethal next turn? Not really. Okay, I guess it was close either way.
Yeah,
Right.
it was pretty close, but inconsequential in the end.
Yeah. Quick shot has to go on the Shredder here. There's no choice.
Yeah.
Boom.
Snake Trap doesn't do
No.
anything, and the Pilot Shredder still is lethal after that pilot drop. So, game number
Whoa.
1 goes to Zalae, and Druid beats
Druid?
the Face Hunter.
That is, you know what that means for then. Face Hunter is still in the game.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
But I think that's what Zalae wants, right? Like, Warrior can now beat Hunter. It's like an escape.
Yeah, but are you gonna do some mind games and pick Druid next game? And then is
you're
Zalae
right.
gonna mind games that and play Rogue instead? Oh man, the mind
Right.
games.
And then RDU mind games that. Well, actually, there's no way to mind game beyond
No,
that.
you
Rogue's
can't-
pretty decent
no.
against Tempo
This
Mage.
is not. What was that? What was that movie when you dream and you fall down and something? Inception. Yeah.
Inception?
Yeah. I'm bad
Dude,
at
that was a great movie. I watched that on the plane to the DreamHack, I think. And
Oh.
my mind was just so blown. And the problem is, it was the first time I watched it, and no one was around to talk about it. Everyone was sleeping. So I like walked around. Finally, I found Tasteless, and then I talked about it with him for a while. So it was
Yeah.
good.
It's a pretty good movie at that time,
But
actually.
like no one wanted to talk with me. I shook the lady next to me. I was like, "Dude, did you watch Inception?" And she was like, snoring.
Because this was it was so over talked, right? When you
Yeah.
watched it. Yeah, probably. But it was one of the better movies.
Oh, dude, the sun is that the sun shining on RDU?
Yeah.
Dang, I thought he got a sick tan in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right, mad scientist or unstable portal?
Stable
What do
Portal
you
seems pretty good. You don't
better
want to
for maybe
complain to
tempo?
point aside and
Wow.
okay. I mean, it's a 2-3.
It challenges a lot
Oh
of
yes,
damage.
Zalae is running the Kazan Mystic tech. That's gonna
Oh,
be real.
finally it's gonna pay off.
I mean, we assume so, right?
Until RDU busts out his Kazan Mystic and steals it
Yeah.
back.
I think killing this is actually fine.
Taking the damage?
Uh, no, yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, I guess.
Temple Mage is not always the one trying to press for the kill. It's a very fringe scenario, which we talked about with
Mhm.
Firebat, where he picked up the damage to kill. It's always somewhat secondary to the overall goal of just establishing board.
Oh, really? I did not expect that move at all.
All right.
I did not expect that move at all.
You thought he was gonna go Mad Scientist?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because now Zilly gets a super good clear.
Yeah.
I'm
Backstab
not really
SI
sure.
set. Yeah, you know what? When you look at it this way, I definitely am siding on your camp. I don't think this was very productive.
Oh, you're pushing 3 damage, and does it look like your hand supports that idea? Not really. Your hand supports more of a board control state.
Although, yeah. Although there's still not an easy way to kill this off and then play the Kazan Mystic.
Right, but you don't need to, right? I mean, the secret's
Right.
always going to be there. It doesn't suddenly just disappear. So just play a shredder and be pretty happy about it, I guess. I would
Yeah,
be
you're
pretty
right.
happy about the situation right now.
Man, well, I guess you just dropped the pilot shredder then, right? Just played. He used the possibility of sprinting too.
No, you don't sprint against Temple Mage. You fight Temple of Temple, right?
Right.
Yeah, shredders.
Well, you have to out tempo the tempo mage.
Mm-hmm. Belcher
Sludge
is a
Belcher.
pretty good draw.
Almost
Not
as
bad
good
at
as
all.
it gets.
No, that's one of the cards you want to see.
And Zalae gets Eviscerate.
Oh, not really.
Yeah, I'm not really digging it much here.
You could Farseer into Eviscerate, and kill off the Sludge Belcher. Actually, not bad. Yeah, actually, the Eviscerate's not bad. Never mind. I thought there was no activator, but then it's like Earthen Ring Farseer is a SI agent or something, but no, it's not. This is actually pretty good.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Trying to evaluate RDU's hand now. Oh, picks up the Shredder instead. Now I guess he's gonna evaluate what pops out of this pilot. River
Yeah,
Crocodile is pretty average.
Ardu is in a big problem right now. This Kazan Mystic is gonna just wreck.
Man.
Wreck, I say.
And it's gonna be Mirror Entity, right? Because we saw that the Mirror Entity wasn't playable. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So he's gonna take Mirror Entity, and that means he can't play Sylvanas.
Oh my god. Is it Mirror Entity? Can we have a mouse over here? I mean, the spectator mode doesn't really. Okay, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good catch. The webcams are. Someone's webcam pretty much disconnected. I guess it's Zalae's webcam. So hopefully,
Yeah, it seemed like he had a little bit of problem there.
Yeah.
I think
Oh
he'd
my
rather give
God.
Pilot Shredder than Sylvanas any
Look
day.
at that. That is pretty good.
There are so many pilots here. So many 4-3s.
Oh, there you go. Here we go. That's back. Yep. RD collectively realizes that the only way to win this game is to go first. Another mirror entity is popped out here, so I don't know. I think even if it's counterspell, the coin just, you know,
How
boom.
much damage is this, Amaz? That's
Oh,
12 plus 6 is
oh my God,
18.
you're right. That's a lot of
24.
damage. Oh, oil one
That's
there, oil one
crazy.
there, and get it in there. You know?
Yeah.
My
Hell
God.
yeah. Just
Oh my
jam it in
God.
there. Put him to 3L.
Okay, it's okay. You know, Firebat lost the double fireballs, right?
Yeah. And
It's
that
not,
was actually a case where double fireballs would have been relevant.
yeah, that was one of the cases. Oh
Captain
no.
Spirit,
And
Vitality Totem Taunt,
oh,
Armor Smith,
oh, oh, okay, get
Millhouse
rid of some
Mana
more of
Storm.
Zalae's luck before ending the series, right?
There you go. Drain it.
Wow.
All right,
I
so
don't
gain
know.
of
Zalae won
one.
2 games in a row. It's looking pretty good for our Archon member over here.
Yep. Druid Rogue is in the books, and now RDU has to win 3 against Warrior. Tempo Mage, Hunter has done it. Druid definitely can do it. So we're
Ooh.
back in the same old boat. One good, one not so good, and one all right.
Yeah. The obviously the best matchup I think is the Warrior versus Tempo Mage. Weapons really just kill stuff really easily. The Hunter, I think the Warrior is also really good. I mean, it still has both all the shield blocks and shield maidens and stuff like that. So I guess RDU is gonna try and win the Druid match first and go from there. Really.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking a look at what RDU can do here, I mean, I'm thinking that you might as well just queue up the Druid, and then you go into the Mage, and then you go into the Hunter. Seems like the best way to go. And here we are. Can Zalae 3-0 again? And if he does, that means, let's see, who did he play in the first round? He played Dog, right? And that was 3-2. So after only dropping 2 games, he would have gone on to win like 7 games in a row.
That's
Close
pretty.
out the day. Really impressive, if that's the case.
Yeah, we'll see. And now this is the hand to do it, really. We've got we've got a pretty sick curve from RDU starting at the next few turns as well.
Oh, for sure. He's got wild growth. He's gonna be able to keep or dunk on whatever comes out. Well, yeah.
Armor Smith is a good draw here. It's one of the real only plays of 2 drops of a warrior. I can see this getting pinged by 2. Boom.
Bring down the moon. You know what's interesting? I think the ability from Keeper of the Grove is called Moonfire.
Yep.
And Moonfire does 1 damage, but this Keeper of the Grove's Moonfire does 2 damage.
Oh, super baller.
Explain that to me, Amaz.
Well, I mean, if you go around Azeroth looking, just basically not doing anything at all.
You're actually trying to explain it. This is like what Nimsh does to me all the time. I always like ask him to explain something to me. Then he goes into like the lore of like, well, this guy once upon a time had a rivalry with this guy, and I'm like, oh, Nimsh, I didn't actually want you to explain it to me.
Oh, okay, now I feel bad.
No. It's actually it's very funny to me.
Oh, now you're just saying that. I don't know, man.
Don't worry, Maz. I got you, bro.
Okay.
You know a lot about World of Warcraft stuff. That's why.
I'm just saying that if he goes around walking with no shirt on all day, then his Moonfire should do 2 damage.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Well, okay, so here, back to the game. Taskmaster does clear the Keeper of the Grove really well, but at the same time, Taskmaster plus BGH is one way to win this match, right? You do it against a 5/5, and that's just like such a good swing. So you want to keep that. And RDU is gonna, yep, that's exactly what RDU is gonna do. Play a 5/5, although this 5/5 is slightly stronger because now the combo might even come next turn.
Holy smokes, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, everything is crazy.
This card is
Force
so
of Nature
balanced.
Savageoar for 7 mana. That is the dream.
What now?
So yeah, I mean, Taskmaster plus BGH here is pretty good against the Emperor. It's just removes it so easily.
You trade first.
Okay. What? Whoa. Whoa. I guess you're coining an emperor if you do this. But are you just dead? Wait, 6 plus.
No. If he plays
10.
Lothep or Sledge Belcher.
No. I mean, even if he doesn't do it, it's he's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because 6 plus
24.
yeah, 24. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 14 is 24. Yeah, so not quite yet, but it's still insane that druids can actually burst 24 at turn 7.
This is hilarious that like these guys are getting such cheap cards. It's like they're both playing with an extra, like they're playing with so much different mana usage. It's like a different game. The
Yeah,
balance
it
is completely whack.
Mm-hmm. So, how do you clear the bird here? That is the question.
Well, you have Big Game Hunter, and you have Sludge Belcher. You can play both defensively here. Clear most of the stuff on board. Still keep the Emperor, and make everything really cheap. So let's see what you draw first. Maybe that changes things. Not expecting it to, but it'd be nice.
Not really. So BGH plus Lotheb is the only way that. Oh, actually Belcher. Yeah, that's true. Never mind, Belcher's good.
Almost the same difference. Should be able to take care of easily with just a rat.
Oh my god, another proc of. This is so weird now. Like,
Oh wait.
oh my
Oh
god.
no. That was like.
Look at the turn 10 from RDU.
Yeah,
You can
that's what I was like.
actually-
He's got 22 damage.
That's actually pretty insane as well.
I was
Wow,
thinking like, can you do it now? But that's still nuts.
This game is kind of crazy, to be honest.
Yeah, everyone's breaking the rules.
Follow the rules. Outer Peacekeepers. I mean, nobody's playing Paladin, so everybody's breaking the rules.
Good point, Amaz. I
Thanks.
think Lord, gonna try to see if you can fish for any more
Oh
cards.
my
Jesus
God.
Christ, how much damage does this guy need? This guy's deck is crazy.
Okay, so wait, Zalae's hand is also crazy. I mean, I don't even know what to play now. All the mana are just.
Well, okay,
Duh.
so he's coming up on turn 9. So you have to keep in mind for the combo. You have.
You can't
Let's
even
see.
play around the combo now. You don't even know how much it costs. You just know it's there, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
also. A good point. You can kill us off with Big Game Hunter and big Kotas.
Who Taskmaster for 0 or 1? Like,
Would
all
you-
these questions.
I guess you'd want to maximize on what you can drop this turn, so you'd probably go Lotheb and Sylvanas, and then just go pressure, YOLO.
YOLO pressure. Okay, he doesn't want the bomb to hit the face, so that's why he chose
Oh,
but it goes
it's
face
the
to
face for 4. But Lotheb still is really clutch, honestly.
And- okay.
5, 10,
Wow,
15.
look at all the red numbers. Ah.
Mm,
Ugly.
that's not good. It's not attractive.
That is actually the most confusing set of cards I've ever seen. There's a force nature of 10 and 11. Savage Roar 7 and 8.
How much mana does it take to play that the entire hand? You got 30, 40,
The most
50,
confusing hand.
70, 85 mana? Is that right? I'm just doing some quick napkin math.
Oh,
That's
that is.
crazy.
I'm not even gonna try. I mean, come on, Amaz and math. It usually doesn't end up too well, but those numbers are just
Oh,
ugly.
65 mana.
Okay. Well,
Anything
Yeah.
he plays also gets easily traded into. Although if he plays Sylvanas, no, it's too easily ignored.
no, I think this is it.
What to do?
I mean, he's not dead next turn, but he's effectively shut out because there's no way for Zalae to lose if he just shield blocks and make sure that Sledge Belcher doesn't die.
Oh gosh. Well,
Wait,
I guess
how much
Sylvanas
damage
is the
next
play.
turn?
There's not enough damage for Zalae. Definitely not. I don't know how much damage RDU has because I mean, come on.
Wrath for that.
Oh.
He's really gonna try to see if this double combo can bail him out.
Bail you out. How much damage does it do? The double combo.
22, but it does 18 with the treants. So
Yeah, it's a
Zalae
treants.
using shield block make sure that doesn't happen.
Okay.
But if he drops
Oh.
Ragnaros,
Don't be greedy, right? I mean, Emperor was just played. All right.
There's no way, because even if your opponent drops one combo piece to be 8 mana, you still can armor up and get past stuff. So you can't be that greedy. Like, you play Ragnaros, it's like you might as well have that innervate extra power. So
Yeah, and I mean you're setting for 2-turn lethal anyways, right? So that makes
Yep.
sense. I think armoring up again would make sense. Just playing the Despite
Right.
maybe as well. Just charge
Yeah.
it. It's basically
Yeah,
core
that sounds
combo at
really
this
good,
point.
actually.
Yeah, let's do that. You might as well just crew Taskmaster one of these guys to just push for more attack. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it's just forgoes the armor.
Blade be thirsty.
Somewhat inconsequential. The onus is still on the opponent to produce something. Now, if there's Innervate, does he do it? No, he doesn't.
This innervate.
No, because the Innervate, the damage goes to the hero power, and you need the hero power to pass the taunt.
So, oh my, RD is 1 damage off of lethal. Does Zalae even realize this?
I mean, he might have to still spend that.
Oh,
That's crazy, man. How close it is.
I know, right? I mean, we see that Warrior is like such a big word control, but it's gonna be 1 damage short of killing. RDU is gonna have to make all these awkward trades. Oh
And, well, that's game.
it.
Zalae is going to win 3-0. And you know why? It's because he said, Boss Man's been casting and working hard all day. I'm going to make his life easy. And 3-0. So, there it is. Archon Zalae, in one of his first tournaments since joining the team, will end up taking the series and the tournament, winning $2,500. Not bad. And immediately he goes and leaves the room. All right.
I guess he's
Victory dance.
a victory lap. Victory dance. Not where's the webcam? I want to see the victory dance.
Probably
But-
partying, or maybe Firebat went to go give him a hug, like he promised.
All right.
He went to get a headset.
Yeah. Good job.
All right,
Zalae.
well done. And RDU, even though he gets second, still pretty decent showing, 1,500 for a night's worth of work. He stayed up all night, messed up his entire internal clock, but to beat some people in Hearthstone and to win some money in front of thousands of people, why not?
What's an internal clock, anyways? I don't even know what that is. Like, I basically sleep in like 12 p.m. right now. My breakfast is dinner, and oh my god. Okay, but anyways, yeah. Third and fourth place, of course. Let's not forget that with Firebat and Hyped. Not gonna leave home empty-handed with $500 apiece, and yeah, I think that was the tournament sponsored by Amazon. I want to give a big shout out to Amazon. Really, thanks for making this happen. And I hope you enjoyed the tournament. Viewers, Amazon, Frodan. I think it was. I think it went pretty well.
Yeah, I think so. I think we got to see some pretty cool action with the Blackrock Mountain legendary card. We're still waiting to see a little bit of more impact from maybe Quick Shot and a few other things, but just wait for the other wings to release. So hopefully we get to see more interaction. I think we're going to have more fun with the future tournaments in the upcoming days. Pinnacle will be tomorrow. Xfinity will be also tomorrow. So make sure to check that out. And I think above it all, NA proves once again it's better than EU. So go.
Oh, okay. We still have that rivalry thing going on. All right. Well,
All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. We have the winner of the Blackrock Mountain Launch Invitational. Excuse me. It's Zalae from Team Archon. How's it going, Paul?
It's going great. Feeling good.
Awesome. So let's talk a little bit about the wins, the games itself. You end up sweeping the last 2 series of the day, and I was saying that is because you're being extra nice to Amaz since he had a long day. Did that have any contribution to it?
Yeah, of course. Amaz was at the forefront of my thoughts when I was winning the last 9 games in a row.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, Amaz, do you have any questions for your new recruit or maybe a raise? I don't know. Talk to him.
good answer, by the way, just now. Yeah, you get some Amaz points for that.
Yes.
But yeah, I guess we should talk about some of your decks. We noticed that Kazan Mystic was pretty much in all of your decks. Why was that the case? Like, what was your strategy going into this conquest?
It had to do with what I expected the other players to be bringing. I was expecting a lot of like Freeze Mage and Face Hunter based on just the players and what they had played in the past and my conversations with my teammates about what they were likely to do. So that's why Kazons were in there.
Yeah, worked
Wanted to
out
bully
well.
Freeze
And
Mage.
yeah, everybody's playing Freeze Mage. But then me and Froden was also kind of wondering why Freeze Mage is still being played. Because, I mean, it did really well in some tournaments and it was doing really well in VIA game, but it wasn't even this format. So do you think Freeze Mage is particularly strong in this meta right now?
It's a strong deck. I wouldn't say it was strong in today's meta because of people doing things like I did, right, with Kazon Mystics, but
Hmm?
it's a strong deck. It's good against Rogue, which is the former top dog. So yeah, I'm scared of Freeze Mage.
All right.
Gotcha. Cool. How's everything at the Archon house? So you've been there for a month
A few weeks.
ish? 2
Yeah.
weeks? Okay. How are you
Uh,
enjoying your time there?
It's a lot of fun. You can see I have a sunburn. It's nice out today. I did a little bit of swimming when I had, time between rounds and stuff.
Cool.
Uh,
Sick.
we have fun. It's awesome.
Wow,
Great.
sounds like the life, dude. I want to also ask about your thoughts on Blackrock Mountain so far. Maybe not necessarily about the wing this week, but overall thoughts on the expansion or the adventure and where it's going.
I'm excited to see the new cards coming out and how they changed the metagame. The first wing, it didn't really change that much. You just kind of jam Emperor Thorson in some decks and get some free wins. Maybe you can play them on turn one or something. But I'm excited to see the new cards come out. I want to see if dragon decks are good, stuff like that.
Cool,
Right.
right on, dude. Well, I don't really want to drag out too long because I know we've had a pretty long day so far. Maz, do you have any final questions for Zalae?
No, not really. I guess boss is happy. Good job, Zoe.
Thanks.
Attaboy. There you go. Get him. So, Zalae, do you have any final shout-outs, thank yous, and final comments you'd like to give before we let you go?
A shout out to Amazon for hosting this tournament and to my teammates. Firebat and Purple Drank helped a lot with preparation. That's it.
Oh, short and sweet. Nice.
Awesome. Well, Zalae is your champion. I'm sure we'll see him back in future tournaments as well. I'm 95% confident that the last time we've seen him competing and winning. So, congratulations, Zalae, and congratulations, Team Archon. And thank you so much for everybody who's watched. Amaz, do you have any final things you want to wrap up before we say goodbye?
Yeah, not really much. Make sure to watch Pinnacle. That's happening tomorrow, same time at noon EST. Yeah, it should be noon EST. And of course, Xfinity is gonna follow right after. I think a lot of Archon members are playing that. And of course, the next big event is gonna be C Story. Zalae's gonna be in it. Frodan's gonna be in it as a player.
Oh, boy.
We are very hyped to see Frodan play, so make sure you catch that as well. It's gonna be April 9th. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.